We may not get a 100, guys. We may not even get a 95, but we will make a masterpiece.
Good evening. I'm here in Prague, which has once again been defenestrated. You can't with
You
it.
can.
How?
You're so stupid.
Oh yeah, you can't.
No, you can.
Well, that was
Heck.
You'll never compare to us. His favorite class ever.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Dear Mr. Sheehy, I assure you, it is with greatest pleasure that I am sending you this email at this time. I look up to you not only as a stronger than all of us, but as a gym teacher. Lastly, I would like to thank you for taking Alexander, you are the final. Thank you.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
So here's your money to support your revolution against Britain. Isn't it kind of weird, like, that we're an absolute monarchy supporting a republic revolution? Like, I don't know, that's kind of crazy. That's not never happened in France.
Damn straight. Damn straight.
Yeah.
King Louis, the price of bread have risen to limits that we cannot pay for. The wars have bankrupted us, and we can't fix these problems because we have no say in the government.
Well, that is a sad story. Oh, would you like my 27 pop-up to play something sad? Alexa, play something sad.
Sad music. Playing now on Amazon Music.
Does that capture your emotions? Alright, welcome everyone to the States Journal. So France is in a bit of trouble. I've called you guys all together to discuss a solution. Nobility, clergy, and the rest of you guys, peasants, well-in lawyers, whatever.
This is Jeff. He
Oh.
is peasant.
Shut up, peasant. Any questions?
Why don't I get a chair?
Oh, you're also peasant. Now shut up. Oh, or maybe a lawyer. I don't care if you're a bourgeois or something. You're not a noble or clergy. All right. So anyway, let's distribute some votes. Yeah, my guy. All right, let's distribute some votes. So
I want a lot of votes.
Well, you make up 1% of the population. So how about one vote? Clergy, you make up about another percent of the population. 1 vote. And then like you guys, 90% of the population. I'm thinking like maybe we should give you something like for that 90%. How about like 1 vote? All right, good. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, first one. Yeah, let's go. All right. Now, let's hold a vote. Who wants to raise taxes on the third estate?
I would like that very much.
That's great. All right, that's 2 votes. All right. Who would not want to raise taxes on the third estate? All right, well, that's 2 to 1. I'm sorry.
Sucks.
You guys
suck.
Yeah, it's rough. All right.
Jeff is very sad.
Who cares about Jeff?
Are you first estate?
No.
Second estate?
No.
Get out?
Hey.
Come on, no.
Let us in. We just want more votes.
I'll give you more votes when you figure out how a door handle works. Like it's unlocked, my guys.
Alright guys, honestly, screw their government. Alright, we're gonna make our own provincial government, alright, with rights and like voting and universal suffrage.
Constitutions.
Like, honestly, we're just gonna put the entire Enlightenment in like one big government to make free, right? Nothing's gonna go wrong. We're not gonna get radical or stuff. 10 out of 10.
I love it. Let's make a baseball field's oath.
Actually, let's go on the tennis court.
Yeah! Alright guys, we're about to storm the Bastille. This place represents everything wrong with the world, represents the ancient regime. We gotta end the torture. There's unfair tests. We gotta get rid of those unfair tests. Alright, down with the monarchy. Down with Europe.
Yeah, okay.
Vive la France!
Down with the oppression! So guys, this is why you need to make the connection between the French Revolution and the liberal and socialist ideas of the early 19th century. Any questions? Yes, Squirrel Hunter.
Yeah, so I disagree with that statement. In fact, I disagree with it a lot. Now, we're talking about the French Revolution, Napoleon, and like, when I hunt squirrels, it's close to guillotining. I've experienced it. And like, there's a scientific study about socialism, right? And like, socialism is the same thing as communism, right? So like, they're both violent, they're both awful ideologies. In summary, I don't like Bernie Sanders. I like Trump, I don't like everything he does, but yeah, I don't like Bernie Sanders. Anyway, I disagree.
Actually, Shihi, I like that statement.
Both to the guillotine.
We had something else planned for Napoleon, but coronavirus screwed us over. So, today we'll be talking about Napoleon. 3, 2, 1, go. Napoleon was born to a noble family in Corsica, an island off the coast of Italy. He went to military school, got transferred to Paris, moved to the ranks because no one else was there, protected the rectory from revolt in 1795, think he's cool, give him an army, and he conquers northern Italy. He then goes to Egypt, finds the Rosetta Stone, gets wrecked by Britain, abandons his army, but tells France he did awesome. Afterwards, he says, screw you to rectory, and overthrows them in a coup d'etat in 1799, making himself the first consul, and then eventually just going full emperor. To legitimize his rule, he pretended to be friends with the Catholic Church in the Concordat of 1801 so he would get the support of French Catholics. In reality, he gave himself the ability to control the Catholic Church in France, and when the Pope said, hey, that's not cool, Napoleon just held him hostage. Now that Napoleon's come to power, it's time to talk about life under him. His most important thing was the Napoleonic Code. It would remove aristocratic privileges, ensure religious tolerance, but also set back women's rights back at the pre-French Rev. Although he followed the Enlightenment closely even its rampant sexism, he would not follow its freedom of the press. He censored the news, saying that if presses were allowed to run, he'd be out in 3 days. And of course he spread this Napoleonic Code by conquering everything. He took over Spain, he took over the HRE, he took over the Italian peninsula, he just took over a lot of Europe, but he never got England. And so he told everyone to not trade with England in what's called the Continental System. But that actually ended up hurting himself more than it hurt Britain. And now on to his fall. Napoleon wants all the land, so he keeps pushing into Russia. Being so far away from France, Napoleon was hoping that the resources in Moscow would supply his troops. What he found was a burnt, abandoned city. Not being able to supply his troops, he retreated. He went down with 600,000 and left with 40,000. Then every other country teamed up to end him in a coalition, and that was the end of the dictator. But then he came back, and his weakening of the aristocracy and spread of nationalism would prove to be a nightmare for Sir in Congress. With Europeans, it's the elite's pick. Austrian Prince Clemens von Metternich. Aristocracy's savior, I'm the man of the hour. Gonna carefully restore Europe's balance of power.
Eating nationalists for breakfast, liberals for my dinner. Gotta be conservative if you wanna be a winner. I'm the coach man of Europe, so you better hold your horses because all the great powers are about to join forces. Napoleon thought he was too big for Elba, so he threw him on a boat straight to St. Helena. Threatened European peace, so he sent him adrift. Shake the French Rev off like Taylor Swift. Come on, Talleyrand, take a seat at the table, because Europe needs a France that is strong and stable. There's no need to punish France, I just want to keep order and restore the old 1791 border. The liberals have ideas that they want to express, but I shut their mouths up when I censor the press. Stability between and within European states, it's the goal of this order that I'm trying to create. So join me in Vienna, where a Congress is in session. Together we can stop the revolution from progressing. This conservative order, no, it ain't gonna fall, cause I build coalitions like Trump builds walls. Conservative Europe, I'm conducting the show. Try to start a revolution and we'll go toe to toe. You better step in line, don't be tempted toward defiance, cause I'll crush you like a bug with the Holy Alliance. Russia, Prussia, Austria, stand together, you see, against secularism and democracy. Fighting nationalism, it's a threat that's pretty dire, cause we need to hold together multi-ethnic empires. If Euro is the class that I represent, but I don't like representative government. Greek independence, no, I couldn't stop that. Once the Romantic poets led their heads to the task. In Central Europe, I oversaw the formation of a 39-state German confederation. Try to keep things stable, diplomatic, statecraft. Gotta keep a watchful eye on the Bergen shaft. In 1848, I was under attack. I had to flee to England, but now look who's back. Revolutionary punks, I'ma make your lives shorter when you try to mess around with my conservative order. Yeah! That's how conservative lays it down. Peace.
So, I really like Louis XVIII's Constitution. It's really sad that we're gonna have to find a new king soon. And constitutions are awesome, right? 10 out of 10. I like 1814 charter. Top notch.
Isn't this the 1130 to 12 absolutist anonymous?
No.
No.
Get out. 5. Get out. Alright, Russia, Prussia, Austria. This Holy Alliance is great. Nationalism hasn't hit us yet. We don't have any. We've had some revolts, not that many. Poland's under control since like late 1700s. Everything's fine.
Independence?
No. Hey! Alright, so they wanted us, the Dutch Republic, to unite with you guys, Austria, Netherlands, so that way there's a buffer between France and England. Anyway, what religion are you guys?
We're Catholic.
We're Protestant. That's not good. What type of government? Because we kind of think a republic, maybe.
Definitely a monarchy. Are you serious?
Do you even think we should be in the same country?
No. Hell no. We're separated. We're becoming Belgium.
Guys, I need help. England, France.
It's just a small country. Couldn't care less.
Yeah, we're our own island, but we really couldn't care about the continent.
Hello and welcome to the part of the Euro video that literally no one cares about, but we're going to include it anyway, because Sheehy will kill us if we don't include the revolutions from 1800 to 1848 that were not previously mentioned. Starting off in the Balkans with Serbia, they achieved autonomy from the Ottoman Empire. They suffered several defeats, but they eventually achieved autonomy with some Russian support. In 1848, France overthrew citizen King Louis-Philippe and established the Second French Republic. However, not much of a republic, because as soon as their first president, Napoleon III's term expired, he declared himself emperor and created the Second French Empire. In Italy, Mazzini led his Risorgimento movement. They managed to temporarily kick out the Pope, but however, the Pope was eventually restored to Rome because they didn't have enough popular support. Also, in 1848, in Prussia, they tried to overthrow King Frederick Wilhelm IV. They failed because the liberals and conservatives couldn't agree on anything. I would really appreciate it if we could have a quick moment of silence for all of these failed revolutions. Thank you, and let's get on with some actual fun stuff.
I'm telling you, we have to grow weed.
But barley's better.
But like my addiction.
I don't care
Oi,
about
oi, oi, oi! We've made enclosures. You go over there. You come over here. Come on. Divided up the land.
Oh, so now he can grow my own stuff here?
Yeah. Actually, you're richer. You can have this land. You heck off.
Okay.
Guess who gets to smoke? Heck.
Here are some materials. I'll pay you when you're done.
Done.
Alright, now look at that guy. It took him forever to make a desk. Forever. Look at me. Look at all these beautiful desks, alright? You can sit in them. You can write in them. You can do this with them. You can do this thing with them. In 200 years, be very popular, very popular. Now all these factory workers, they come to me, alright? They come to me, Richie Ark, right? How do your water-powered machines make so many desks so quickly? Because they're just better. I'm just that smart, alright? I'm the smartest guy out there. My dad, professor at MIT. Now look at me, making beautiful factories, beautiful machines, beautiful water-powered machines with workers who come and love me, alright?
Dan, you're late again.
I'm not late. You messed with the clocks? You messed with the clocks?
Clock says 11:30. It is 11:30.
Ah! Ah!
Cause if I let go, then I'll be spineless, I'm going insane. I think my mind just goes out of control and touch on subjects motherfuckers read about. I touch on the shit that they be leaving out. I seen this motherfuckers non-smoking. I seen this, I bet you motherfuckers will too. Because it's time, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, still cool. Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, still cool. Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, still. Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, still cool. Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, still. Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, still.
Hi, I'm a conservative. My ideology, it's more of an anti-ideology. Like, liberals want to do stuff, nationalists want to change stuff. I don't like change. Change is bad. Like, if you're a liberal, oh, that's cool. I don't like you. If you're a nationalist, I don't like you. Like, oh, you're trying to make republics because of the French Revolution? Like, no. We're going back to absolute monarchies. I don't care if your entire family is starving. We're going back. Oh, and the church, yeah, that's losing power. That's stupid too. I want to go back to feudalism. The church should have a ton of power. Monarchies should have a ton of power. I don't care that it's a hypocritical. I want them both to have absolute power, and for the peasants to have none. Alright? The rich should have power. The poor should not. It's the best system we've got. Trust me, there's no way this is ever going to get better. We just need to keep going backwards. Because I love tearing down progress. It's my number one goal. Also, remember to like and subscribe so I can continue getting rich while exploiting you.
Life sucks. I mean, I'm currently struggling, but it's a necessary part of life in order to reach my true potential. Hi, I'm Friedrich Nietzsche, and I believe that the two great narcotics of human history are alcohol and Christianity. Both of these things numb pain and reassure us that everything's gonna be okay. But in order for a person to become an Ubermensch and reach their full potential, they must face these struggles head-on in the absence of the aforementioned narcotics. Also, Christianity was just an invention made by feudal serfs that demonized everything the peasants wanted but couldn't have and glorified everything they didn't want but happened to have. Life sucks.
Hi, welcome to my webinar on Romanticism. So basically, nature good, fact pretty bad, emotion good, logic bad. Alright, that's it for this week. See you guys next week. Remember to like and subscribe.
Hello, my name is Jeremy Bentham, and I'm the founder of utilitarianism. The main goal of utilitarianism is to push for the greatest happiness for the greatest number of people, which you can read all about in a book, Introduction to the Principles of Morals and Legislation. Anyways, in a utilitarian government, the government will interfere a little bit, but that's only for your order and the harmony of life. Isn't that nice? The government only wants people to be happy. I know that I would like to be led by figures, yet still be able to make my own decisions. And this relates directly to you, so why not choose utilitarianism?
Hello to all, my name is Francois Guizot and I'm a modern liberalist. I have been the Prime Minister of France for the last days of the July monarchy. I have believed strongly in a constitutional monarchy ever since the July Revolution of 1830. I believe that a gradual change throughout time is the best way to create a better society. Some people ask me my opinions on government, and I believe that government's purpose is to secure the natural rights of man, such as property and liberty. No further. I value liberty more than equality, as men are strong-willed and should be able to self-govern themselves, but the franchise to vote should be extended far to all aspects of society, so the government can better represent its own people. My liberal philosophy will allow you to pave your own strong-willed path through open politics and relaxed, laissez-faire economics. A specter is haunting this Euro final. The specter of this goddamn quarantine! You know, all of these other philosophers treat their ideas like art, but I treat my philosophy more as a science. So there are two types of people in this world, the proletariat and the bourgeoisie. The history of the world as we know it is the history of class struggle and oppression. In feudal times, it was the nobles oppressing the serfs, but they were bound together by the noble institution of the Catholic Church. Soon as the oppressed fought their way out of oppression and the bourgeoisie became the oppressor and the workers became the oppressed, a world dominated by noble politics has turned into a world dominated by self-interest and greed. Today, the same oppression that has shaped history is the capitalist bourgeoisie oppressing the working class. Once again, the oppressed proletariats will rise up in worldwide revolution against their oppressors and create a classless, stateless utopia where resources and the means of production are collectively owned by workers. Workers of the world, unite! The proletariat has nothing to lose but their chains. Hello, I am Pierre-Joseph Proudhon. Look around you, anywhere. And what do you see? The capitalists exploiting the innocent workers. And how does the exploitation of man by man occur, you may ask? It happens through bondage, usury, tributes levied upon conquered by conquerors, taxes, oh my god, don't even get me started on taxes! Duties, monarchical prerogatives, house rents, farm rents, etc. The list goes on and on and on. And do you know what all of this is? Property. Any constitutionalist will tell you that the main role of government is to secure property. And with all the suffering that property causes, we just remove government, there's no more property, then we get maximum awesomeness. Also, throughout history, governments have lost power. Slowly and slowly, life has gotten progressively better. So why don't we just wipe out government entirely? Government bad! Property bad! Government secures property! Government bad! Hello, good looking too. My name is Adam Smith and I'm a true capitalist. While this is a political ideologies battle, my economic policies will blow your socks off. If you adopt my ideology, your personal human labor will be your value, and the goods and services you create will be sold for profit. This free market laissez-faire economics will be guided by a regulating invisible hand, which will guide us to the maximum human happiness. Your wealth and prosperity will be in your own hands if you choose capitalism. jump on in, the water's warm.
Well, I can't pay the rent for my land, and farming a variety of vegetables is too hard and too expensive. Guess we'll just die then. No, wait. Try potatoes instead. They're rich in nutrients and very easy to farm. But wouldn't relying on one crop increase the chances of famine? Don't know, don't care. Looks like the Irish idiots have screwed up and relied on only one crop. Now the buggers are starving. Just get them some corn from America. Okay, look, I agree that the Irish people are stupid and need to stop making babies, but sending corn won't be enough to help. Well, they aren't extinct yet, are they? They'll be fine. Well, hello there. Scholar Thomas Robert Malthus here. I'm a man of science, and I say that the potato famine was a welcome end to Irish incompetency. They should have seen it coming. But no, they had to keep making babies, and they kept fattening themselves with potatoes. Well, that's that. Can't wait for Easter then.
So I go to spend some quality time protecting some Orthodox Christians in the Ottoman Empire. Woohoo, Orthodox Christians! Yay, come with me, I'm gonna protect you!
Oh my god, friends, back me up here.
And then everyone decides that this is their drama now. Well, guess there's a war going on, so I guess I'm the defender of faith. Woohoo, Catholic Church!
I will also be joining because I want some Russian stuff in the Middle East. I mean to help the sick man of Europe.
It's as if everyone is trying to give me traumatic agony. So I was hanging out in my apartment with my best friend Austria, and I'm feeling a little hungry. I feel like I really want some warm water ports in the Dardanelles.
Ooh, I don't think it would help with that.
So Austria tells me it's only ally that allies don't have to help each other. Oh my god! I wasn't aware that Austria is an evil beast. I am absolutely shocked right now.
Look, you're attacking my interests in Turkish Bulgaria.
So I didn't know the Disrespect Me Olympics started today and Austria somehow qualified. I'm, I guess, proud of them. I don't know if our friendship of putting down nationalistic revolts can last much longer. It's been a really hard time domestically, and this just adds to it. I didn't feel like doing any work today. Bismarck, you are now in charge. Don't do anything dumb like going to war with our allies or anything like that, okay? Epic.
Franz Joseph, I'm just taking over a place in Denmark called Schleswig-Holstein. You want it? Oh, good. Okay, see you soon.
Well, what's up, Bismarck?
Oh, geez.
Ow! What was that for? That was uncalled for.
I want complete control of Germany. You will forfeit to German Confederation and allow for the creation of a new Northern German Confederation.
Okay, but your actions will have consequences.
Don't worry, I won't punish Austria itself. Okay. Aren't we tired of Austrian incompetence?
Yeah!
They don't even have their territories in order. They
Yeah!
have 2 kingdoms in 1 nation, and yet they're the one who runs the German Confederation.
We have a much more stable government and a better military as well.
I agree, but they have the German Confederation, so what are we gonna do?
Yeah. Don't worry, I have a plan. It's going to be a good one. You want the Rhineland? Are you stupid? Why? Neutrality? Spain? Go to war? Oh yeah, okay, buddy. Let's see how that turns out. So boys, we may or may not have put a Hohenzollern in Spain, and France does not approve.
Okay, but how does this affect us?
They're going to go to war with us, and they're going to attack the southwest border first.
Oh, we have to unite together to push out the French menace. This is... Alright.
Precisely. You'll give us all your money.
And you'll give us all Salsarine!
I can't possibly do this. My people are angry. They're protesting. Please.
I do not care. Our demands must be met. I don't think you can afford them as well.
No, please.
Now Germany can become the greatest country ever made. Don't ask for allies. If you do, we'll destroy you again. Okay. Communist revolt?
Mr. Cavour, French monarch Louis Napoleon III is here to see you. Napoleon III? Why would he be here? Alright, see you, man. Nice to meet you, Mr. Cavour. Mr. Bonaparte, nice to see you. Was the trip fine? Yes, it was nice. Good, good. What brings you here to Piedmont, Sardinia? Well, I just want to talk about the Austrians and, hopefully we can make a deal together and, push them out of northern Italy. The Austrians. Alright. I mean, it would be nice to have that land. Of course, that'll be something you want. Name it. Well, I was hoping I could have some of the middle of Italy after we're done. Alright. Fair enough. Let's do it. Great. So, it looks like the Italian public wants to become their own unified nation. Apparently, our troops are fighting valiantly. So much so that the Italian public are willing to rally behind them. I'm hearing of this Garibaldi, Giuseppe Garibaldi, who's going around the southern tips of Italy, unifying the nation states there. Maybe we don't need France after all. We can become our own nation.
Willkommen to the Berlin Conference.
Okay, so you guys know why we're here, right? We're gonna settle all of our disagreements, all of our diplomatic tensions about the dark continent. Hello also our two representatives from Great Britain and France.
Yeah, the Congo isn't as great as you think.
Well, but it's a land of riches. Well, it's inhabited by an inferior species, and I gotta exploit them. It just makes sense. They don't have the brains to prosper. All right, I gotta get that rubber. It's only natural that we strong Europeans let them die from the competition.
Heck. Can we move on to more important matters, please?
Right. So we have already agreed that the traders and missionaries should have access to the interior of the continent. The Congo and Niger rivers will be major waterways and international waterways. The slave trade should be destroyed, and also Christianity will be brought to all Africans. We are not here for our personal gain, but for the prosperity of each of our countries. And Africa is a great place of potential, and we must effectively occupy the territory.
Well, I disagree with you there, but I'm here for my personal gain, alright? I'm gonna take this country over, I might hand it over to my country, but I'm here for myself, alright? I don't care.
Okay, we will now proceed to split the continent France with you.
I would take the areas here, here, and here. And maybe also the area between the Atlantic and this river.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, well, so I have trading outposts here. You can't do that.
Of course you do.
Oh, it's just of course you do. Of course you do. We agreed. You need a trading outpost. You need to have establish a claim, and the people, you need to sign a treaty as people who live there. I did all 3 of those. So what's this book?
Heck.
This is all bullshit. All the people heard us saying. What does it matter?
The objective of this is to effectively occupy the territory. It doesn't matter. I've just realized, why are we not selling this opium crop?
Really?
Yeah, we could balance textiles and tea trade by selling this.
Attention all farmers. If you don't help us in our economic interests, we will slit your throats.
God save the king!
Here's the new imports.
Heck. Get out of here with that opium. Turn around right there. Just go away. Get out of here, Westerner.
Jeez.
Hey, man,
Who are you?
Stuff? Buyers.
Here.
Heck.
I'm sick of these Westerners and their stupid drugs.
Hey, that's a bloody opium.
Oh, I'm not having this. If you inferior beasts won't help us with our economic interest, then we'll screw you even further than our open door policy already will.
Sign the treaty here, please.
Words can hurt.
Six in the trenches, but just this war, it's gonna be over by Christmas. So see those guys with guns pointed straight at you and how there's no cover in the way? Yeah. Alright, cool. Vote straight out. Vote straight. Go. Vote straight out. I believe in this military strength. It will work one day. It'll eventually work, trust me. Did you hear over the top the very
Heck.
What is that?
Oh! Heck.
Alright! Alright, so the war's gotten pretty bad. We need to recruit more men. And I'm thinking like advertising but for war, like war propaganda. You know,
Epic, here's my proposition.
Alright. Whoa. It's like in this poster, it's making the people are slowly transitioning to soldiers. They're stepping into place in the military. It's as if they're trying to get men to join the military.
Actually, these people right here, they're citizens and they're following behind the soldiers, so it's getting people to support the war effort during total war.
That's stupid. Why?
Oh. The name's Tommy Shelby, and this picture makes me want to become a soldier. If any ships come to deliver supplies to England, make sure he takes them out.
Germany, what you doing in my waters? Like, that's not cool, Germany.
Whoa!
I need no supplies! Just restrict submarine warfare, please.
Hey, America. Look what this is.
Hey, Mexico. Not saying you should do anything, but like, if you attack America, we'll support you. It's cool.
Heck.
You're dead to me. Alright, I will 1v1 you in Minecraft. Alright, I will burn down your wheat fields. Come at me, bro.
Hey man, I love the Tsar. I even have a painting of him at my own house.
My family's starving. Are you okay? Like, I think you're mentally ill.
Fellow comrades, I may have a solution. The imperialist and capitalistic propaganda that is World War I has promised you bread, land, and peace, but all it gave you was hunger, war, and no land. Instead of Kerensky's incompetent government and Duma, we shall strike forth an age of socialist revolution. Let us rise in revolution, brothers.
Blair, this is Wendy's. You want food or you want to get out?
Fine, I'll take my revolution to Denny's then.
Alright, time to talk about the Treaty of Versailles. Because quarantine, we didn't really get to sit down at a table to do this, but I'm just going to give a quick rundown as fast as I can so Sheehy doesn't kill us. Alright, so we have, now that Kaiser Wilhelm II has abdicated and left the throne, there's a ton of riots, there's short food supplies, there's a British naval blockade, troops are mutiny, and the new Weimar Republic that was set up is ready to discuss peace terms. Now, there were a couple major players, most importantly, David Lloyd George, the Prime Minister of England, Georges Clemenceau, the Prime Minister of France, and Woodrow Wilson, the President of the best country in the world, America. Anyway, so Wilson believed in his 14 points, he had a couple goals. He wanted to establish a League of Nations, kind of like our modern UN, except it was kind of worse, and it was meant to prevent wars. They were going to eliminate trade barriers, secret treaties, and arm races, and they stressed the idea that people should be able to choose their own government, also known as national self-determination. Both David Lloyd George and George Clemenceau wanted to absolutely make Germany pay a bunch of reparations for World War I, but on top of that, David Lloyd George wanted to prevent the spread of communism. So all of the land that Russia had given to Germany when they signed the Treaty of Brest-Litovsk, they turned that into countries like Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, etc. to prevent a barrier against Bolshevik Russia. Anyway, that's about it. Believe it or not, Germany got pissed.